It didn't feel like it though, because like it was
I'm an influencer.
spring. I felt like I was like, what do you do?
Welcome to another episode of AUTOMOTREV. Now today is an AUTOMOTREV day. No, scratch that. Today is an AUTOMOTASTIC day because I get to talk about one of my very favorite supercars on the planet. We're going to take a look at a 2015 Lamborghini Huracan. Now you're probably asking, okay, what's the point of looking at a 2015 and 2020? Well, I'm going to prove to you today, and I want you to tell me in the comments if I'm right or wrong. This car is going to be a unicorn. It's the last naturally aspirated V10 that Lamborghini produced. And I also want to show you that this car can be driven every day and then can become an absolute monster anytime you want it to be. So I want you to be the judge. You tell me what you think. Again, unicorn, AUTOMOTASTIC. So why am I talking about a 2015 Lamborghini in 2020 and 2021? I'm going to tell you why. It is literally probably one of the best supercars I've ever driven. And hands down, I've driven just about everyone on the planet. This, my favorite. Is it the most expensive? Absolutely not. Is it the fastest? Pretty darn close. But what I love about it is a box of fun. I'm talking about 3 different cars in one. I mean, I think about it, and I used to bring my 6-year-old to school in this very car. That was a different car than this exact one here. It was a Mantis Green, but it was a 2015 LP610 4, and he was comfortable. It was literally the only Lamborghini on the planet, I guarantee you, that had a booster seat in it. So we dropped him off at the line. He got out and he loved it. But why could I do that? Why would I be comfortable putting my 6-year-old, was I irresponsible? Definitely not. In a car like this, it's because you can drive it like an everyday car. You could drive it like a street racer, and then you could track it like the animal it was built to be. And now the bull on the front, that's there for a reason. I mean, we're talking about an extremely bold car. When you take 600 horsepower, 413 pounds of torque, and then you give it all-wheel drive, that's a rocket ship. And there's no question about it. But what I think makes this car special, and why I think that it merits conversation today, why the 2015 Lamborghini Huracan is a relevant vehicle today, is because it is a unicorn. It is the last of a dying breed. It is special. It is the last naturally aspirated V10. We're talking about, again, a 6.2 liter V10 that sounds so unique. If you took an F-22 fighter jet, a Formula One car, and a 1950s era tractor, and they all had kids, that's the sound it would make. So look, I literally can talk about this car all day. Leave a comments, I'll be happy to answer, but talk is cheap. Looking at how this car performs on the road, seeing how it fits into its space, like a spaceship, like an animal, like the perfect supercar to show you. Through experience, you'll understand why I love this car, why I feel like on the secondary market, this is a perfect car. And speaking of that, I have to shout out our good friend Steven over at Legend Car Company. Please click the link below. Thanks to him, we have this perfect specimen of a beast to talk about, to drive, and to experience together today. And I really want you to see how this car looks, how it places itself on the street, the context of this wild animal in a suburban atmosphere. I mean, that's unheard of, but this car is capable. So enough talk, I'm done. It's go fast time, it's go hard time. So let's get behind the wheel. gotta tell you, today was incredible. That Lamborghini Huracan LP610-4 is everything I remembered it to be. What an incredible ride. I think this is absolutely a mythical car that we're gonna be talking about for the next 30 years. In 2020, it's extremely relevant. It's got the heritage, the history, and the performance. I loved every bit of it. It's a head turner, it snaps necks back, it gives you every emotion that you want to get from it, and it just leaves you breathless, but with a perpetual permanent smile on your face. I gotta tell you, get out and drive one. I mean, tell me, does it make you want to get behind the wheel of this car? Does it make you think differently about the future of Lamborghini? And do you think that that car is relevant in 2020 and 2021? Leave a comment, AUTOMOTREV. What? Can you get a shot of that? Get a shot of this. See, AUTOMOTREV deals with prehistoric animals on a regular basis. Look, that's a different one than we saw before. My car is infested. Ugh, let's just go. All right. We good? Love it. Done.